I'm not even gonna try and make an excuse for this one. Sorry, I missed last week again. On the bright side though, look, I have a cup and a teapot, and they have the Tower of London on them. This is amazing for two reasons. One, because I'm crazy about tea, and two, because I'm crazy about London. My friend's mom got them for me, and one for her as well, just for no reason, just because she knows that we like these things, and so that made my day very happy yesterday. Another thing that made my day really happy this entire week, Obama's our president, you guys! Obviously you know this, obviously everyone's as excited about it as I am, but this is, it's such a big deal. I don't know, like on Tuesday I had school off and I didn't do anything except homework and try to get into college, which I'll rant about later, but I got really annoyed that I'm missing this election just by a month. I really wanted to vote and go and vote for Obama, and it's nice to know that my vote was definitely not needed. So congratulations, President Obama. But my challenge from Olivia? Kelly? It's been so long, I don't remember. I'm sorry, I tried to complete it last week because when I went into town with Paul, which was a lot of fun on Halloween. I did the rant, but he ran out of memory and then apparently didn't think to upload it. Thanks, Paul. But so I was going to rant about Twilight. Yes. Now, I know that there are a lot of Twilight fans out there, and I'm friends with a lot of them, but even they have to admit it's an awful book. They don't admit that, but they should. The writing is tripe. The subject matter, the story, there is no story, except there's just a romance, and it's a romance novel, but without anything particularly interesting. I started reading the series in April, and I read the first 3 books in a flash and was like kind of disgusted with myself for reading them, but I mean, they take a day, so you might as well, right? And they're fun. And I just totally didn't understand the pull and why everyone was so into these books, because this was just when the hype was really starting to hit the crazy mark. And I just totally didn't understand it. It's been compared to Harry Potter, but no. I can understand the commercial appeal, but on a wide scale, it shouldn't be a major part of teen pop culture nowadays. It's ridiculous. So that was my stance a few months ago. And then I read Breaking Dawn. Kelly, Olivia, I know that you guys both really dislike that book, but I have to say, I thought it was one of the better Twilight books. I thought it redeemed the series just a little bit. Because the reason most people read vampire books is for the sexy monsters, obviously, but also for the little bit of the gross, the gore and the blood sucking and the stuff that's not really pleasant and that you wouldn't find in teen romance necessarily. And Breaking Dawn had more than enough of that. The disgusting vampire pregnancy, the headboard ripping, and the almost battle at the end, which I was kind of bummed didn't turn into a real battle, because that would have been entirely Order of the Phoenix and it would have been amazing. But those are the reasons you read that. For the disgusting and like the C-section by teeth and I don't know, the blood, the gross, I loved it. And it's still an awful series, but now I'm really kind of looking forward to the movie. So I'm sorry if I've just completely ruined your friendship with me, but I had to say it. But so that was supposed to be a rant. I'm not sure if it ended up quite being that, but Twilight sucks. Breaking Dawn is a little bit more fun. I was going to talk about Halloween. I went into town with Paul and filmed his video, and then I went over to a friend's house and took her little sister trick-or-treating, and we stayed up and watched scary movies, Tim Burton style, and it was lots of fun. Except that a few hours before that, I had watched a little bit of a zombie clip on the internet to get myself in the spirit. I should know better. I didn't sleep all weekend, you guys, because that's what zombie movies do to me. I'm terrified of zombies. I first saw Shaun of the Dead, I think last October, and I didn't sleep for a month. Even though, yes, it was very funny and I enjoyed the movie immensely. It's just the convulsing body bags and the dead, pale eyes and I don't sleep after I've watched zombie movies. So that's why I didn't sleep this weekend. Except then, I was very excited to find John's blog as an update on the zombie unicorn feud in the young adult writers world. And I actually found those essays pretty interesting. He posted a couple of essays by fellow YA writers and about why they prefer the metaphor of unicorns or why they prefer the metaphor of zombies. And it actually kind of revealed to me why I'm so terrified of zombies. They are the representation of death, of the human id, of disgusting death that creeps and crawls towards you and is inevitable, and you can outrun it and you can hit it over the head with a baseball bat, but no matter what, if you have a zombie apocalypse, you're gonna get eaten. So it's a similar thing with death. Like, you can eat healthy, you can exercise, stuff like that, but you're going to die. And I don't think I'm scared of death. I think I'm more scared of fear. Ooh, that's very Harry Potter. But that might be why. And it's a very elegant metaphor, and I actually quite like it. But I have to say, unicorns don't keep me awake all night. So I'm gonna have to go with the sparkly, virginal. I like that. I like the idea of like the sexism and the dualistic thing and that metaphor more than the cupcakes and rainbows thing of aspect of unicorns. So that's my thing. What do you guys think? Zombies or unicorns? Post in comments. My challenge this week for Paige, is to give us an exhibition of your musical talent or your musical interests. And I was supposed to have a word of the week before I started filming this. Let's go with, I don't know, I'll post in the info. So yeah, have a good week, you guys. I hope that I haven't been too boring, and we're gonna see each other next Wednesday. Before my next video, we will be in Westport together. Oh my God!